Concerns over Ebola are making headlines now at 5:30. Two U.S. military flights arrived outside Liberia's capital of Monrovia today. American troops are working to build medical centers there. The U.S. may send up to 4,000 soldiers to help with the Ebola crisis. Despite concerns of safety and fear of contracting Ebola, there's a Hampton Roads doctor heading to Africa tomorrow. 10 on your side's Brandi Cummings talked to him today. And Brandi, why is he taking this risk?
Well, Anita, you can imagine that's a question everyone who hears about this story wants to know. But Dr. John Chittick says he is not naive to what's going on in Africa, but he is on a mission to save lives.
And everything is Hawaiian shirts and
Suitcases, check.
I'm flying from Vienna to Frankfurt, Germany.
Itinerary, check. Books about the country, check. Dr. John Chittick's trip to Africa is not for fun.
I'm very motivated when I'm doing my work.
He wants to stop the spread of AIDS in young people.
And what I'm saying to them is there might be wars going on, there might be civil conflict, there might be Ebola, but your battle right now is AIDS for your generation. That if you can protect your generation, you'll be all right. And that's for your babies in the future.
But AIDS is not the only disease plaguing parts of that continent. Fears of Ebola are widespread, but not for Dr. John, as he's called.
Ebola is not going to be with us for another 100 years. They are going to find some, and right now they're working very hard to find something to contain it.
Through his organization, Teen AIDS Peer Corps, the Harvard-educated doctor has traveled to 88 countries, 20 of them in Africa alone. Molly Morneau is one of 7 interns who will keep the nonprofit running while Dr. John is away.
I'm excited for him. I think, this is really exciting. This is what we are all about. The whole mission of the organization is about spreading this kind of awareness.
If I can get over there and we can train these young people to train other young people, then AIDS can be more compartmentalized.
Dr. John is preparing for the trip by making sure all shots are up to date and monitoring the World Health Organization's travel alerts. This year, he did change the itinerary because of the confirmed Ebola cases. Dr. John will be avoiding Sierra Leone and Liberia, also staying away from certain villages during his travels.
First of all, I know I'm not going to have any problem. I believe it strongly. And if I do, well, I'm doing it with my eyes open. Okay, and I'll face those consequences.
Dr. John says this trip was planned 6 months ago, and he didn't want to cancel it because of fear. He is expected to arrive in Africa on Monday. If you're interested in learning more about his work through his organization, Teen AIDS Peer Corps, go to our website, wavy.com. We do have a link under this story. In the newsroom, Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.